Just gonna go on the air. Man, this hard drive is really freaking humming over here. With the ashtray, get that. Hey man, they gave us these really cool little funnels to fill up those bottles.
Oh.
They got like 2 funnels. Look at this. Yeah. Look at this tiny funnel. Tiny, tiny funnel. After hours, it's going to be a quick one. I guess I'll put that over here out of the way. Oh yeah, everybody eats, right?
Yeah, no, I was using not in the tiny fashion.
Alright. This is going to be a quick one here. Yeah. So let's do this. Like I thought, I didn't think I could trust this paperwork, them saying that it wouldn't boot into Windows. I literally turned it on, and that's as I set this up, and then I kind of just hit go live. And it now granted, it's only to the login screen, but we're going to see. I turned it off the wrong way by holding the power button in. We're going to see if it'll do a cold boot to Windows, because it was honestly like it was asleep when I had turned this on, or you know, like somebody had shut the lid. And my guess is it was in the middle of doing updates. I'm going to say that's what it was, probably doing updates or automatic repair. Let's see if it can actually get to Windows. Maybe we're wrong. Maybe I just didn't go far enough with it. Alright, give me a second here, people. I'm going to type a password in. Did they give us a password? Let's try that. If we don't have a password, what are we going to do?
Password on it, wasn't it? Yeah.
Well, yeah, yeah, they did give us the password. They just wrote it in the username section. Okay. So this is why this is why you don't trust people. Now, granted, we're going to do some more testing and more. Is this a touch screen? No, it's not. Good to know. Okay. It is not a touch screen. But I mean, yes, you can kind of go with what people tell you whenever they drop a computer off, but I'm going to show you the prime example here. Let me look at this desktop to make sure that there's no icons that I can't be showing on a live stream. I don't want to be doxing people's address or something if they got a document about it with the address in it. It just looks like some names and some dates and some kind of deep fried Japanese food or something. Okay, we've got a clean monitor. And I joke you not, there's a signature, but I guess you can't really tell the signature. But let's look at the actual problem. Won't boot into Windows is the problem listed for this here. Do I really need to get the HDMI cable out? It definitely boots to Windows. We're on a desktop. We're going to go ahead and run a few scans and see if scan now and check this comes up with anything. See if there's any repairs that can't actually be done like that. Maybe it didn't boot to Windows for them. My guess is it was had just done a feature update, some kind of update, Windows update, because Microsoft is starting to force those again, and it was probably black screened on them, and they just were not patient enough to let it boot up. That's a good possibility. We've got another problem here. Maybe I'll come back and do something on this later, because this I try to be 100% genuine on these. I don't boot them ahead of time to see if they're going to work. If you know, what's the problem? Oh, I'll figure this out and show it off. I always try to do it genuine, and this was just, like, as you can see, a failure. Because it won't boot into Windows, yet it boots into Windows. So, I'm gonna go eat dinner.
It's a miracle, man.
Yeah, I know. Miracle worker. I could do a show like one of them televangelists and stuff. I put my hands on the computer and hands on the computer and stuff starts flashing in the air around me, and then the computer magically boots.
Yeah.
We'll take it out, run it over with a vehicle.
Fairy dust you're gonna throw on.
We'll go run it over with a vehicle. I'll bring it back in, touch it, and it'll start up again. That would be quite the show. I'm sure people would pay for that.
Well, I'm gonna go eat. You go eat.
Yeah, I'm gonna go eat some dinner. We'll come back and solve another one of these problems here tonight. How does that sound? Wow. I got a few more minutes. We'll hang out for a few anyhow. It's 5:48. I gotta go pick up pizza soon, people.
Hey, call me whenever you get back.
Okay, so it looks like some kind of suspicion is right on your call on the hard drive, because if you boot into the BIOS, we've got no drive. But what I'm going to try doing is moving the SATA cable from one port on this one and just boot back into it and see if it'll read a hard drive. If not, I'd say it's a dead hard drive like you predicted.
Every once in a while, everybody has a day.
Hey man, you're leaving, I'm leaving. We got 10 minutes. Let's restart this and go back into the BIOS. Restart. Alright, entering setup. Alright people. Daniel Spencer, yes, we were supposed to call him before we even opened. Yeah, I'll call tomorrow morning before we open. So
He's down in
yeah, some other place doing something. Alright, let's put Cortana there. We're gonna search. We'll do CMD. Did we get? No, we don't have no repair up. Display settings. Alright, okay, so it is detecting too. Do I just need to refresh it here? Duplicate. It's already set to duplicate. Let's go ahead, deactivate and activate. There we go. I'll hit OK. Real quick. Yeah, there's nothing. Oh, I'm clicking on my computer.
What?
Oh, I was clicking on my computer. I'm going to go ahead and leave this up just to cover up some of them documents. We're sharing the displays out. Alright, CMD. We're going to go ahead and type CMD, get our command prompt up. And this is just the quick and dirty. A couple things you can do to check the hard drive to see if there were some errors. One thing that we probably can't do now would be a check disk. CHKDSK space, whatever slash that is, back /F. Okay, so we're going to schedule one for the next restart. We'll hit yes. Now that we're dumped back here, we're going to do SFC space / scan now. And we'll let this go in and do what it does. Not a whole lot, but we've got that going on. System. This is going to take a little bit, so here's where I leave you. I'm going to go pick up my pizza. Okay, I switched out for this computer here, this lovely desktop that's not doing so great. What did you say, Dave? The hard drive was dead?
It wasn't picking up the hard drive.
Okay, so I swapped the SATA port that it plugged into on the motherboard end. and it's picking it up now, so we're going to see if it'll boot into Windows. And if so, I'm saying that either a SATA port went bad or their motherboard is starting to fail, but we won't know that till we do further diagnostics for sure. It could be the one port, there could be a couple dead. Let's exit, save changes, and see if the system boots now. Anyhow, there it is, 5:52. I am going to pick up dinner, pizza, family. I'm going to get back down here and do something later on. I don't know what we'll do. Our Windows
Still not
booting to Windows? Yeah. F10 downer setup. So, okay. Nope, it finally picked it up. So, our not booting the Windows actually booted. We're going to see what SFC scan now and check disk can do for the hard drive here. Like I said, a lot of people, we do get quite a few systems that come in. People say they're not booting. In our fix, no BS. Our fix is to literally, we turn it on and let it sit here for what, 10, 15 minutes, half hour, and
sometimes it'll take longer than half.
Yeah, it boots up fine. It's just a black screen, and other times the black screen is a major problem. Anyhow, have a good evening. Sorry we didn't. I trust the paperwork, man. That's what you get for trusting the paperwork. A failed stream. Yeah, it wouldn't boot into Windows clearly. Just so we can give you some evidence again, clearly it boots into Windows. So we'll see if there's any other minor repairs that need done and get this back to the owner. We'll at least make it a little bit great again. Have a good evening. I'll see everybody later.